Hey guys, kind of a quick video today. This is something on not so much a specific item, but a skill set. And I want to preface this by saying that I have never advocated using this as any kind of a criminal activity. This is for emergencies, not so much even shit hit the fan emergencies, just lockout emergencies, things like that, and that's the ability to pick a lock. On Amazon and other sites online, ranging between $15 and $25, you can get a lockpick set that comes with a practice lock that you can actually see what the tumblers are doing. And it's fairly easy to learn. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of books out there about picking locks. It's a really simple skill. One that in an emergency might be what can get you out of trouble. So I have a couple of different sets of lock picks, and I'm going to show one set to you today. This set is off of Amazon. It's about a $20 set. Keep in mind that the cheaper the set is, more likely the cheaper the picks are, the less durable they'll be and the less comfortable they'll be in your hands. This is a fairly decent set. I like it. And I'm going to show you the set, and then I'm going to show you how quickly I can open the lock that comes with it, even without looking at the pins. So, pause it. Okay, this is the kit that I brought with me today. This is a gear shell kit. When you get it, you've got a variety of picks that come with this, and you can see that I practice with these quite often, so the paint's a little bit worn out on them, but they still work great. But you get a variety of picks. You get a couple of different types of tensioning rod, and then this is a broken key extractor that is, I don't know if you can see that very well. It's like a bent pair of tweezers that you can reach in and grab the broken piece of key out with. Now, personally, I like a little bit of a stiffer tensioning rod, and I like the ones that have two ends because they have slightly different angles on them and slightly different widths. And depending on the lock you're opening, is how you pick your tool. For a padlock, I like these snake picks, but that's just me.
I like the I personally like this one, the half diamond, I think it is.
It's a half diamond.
Yeah.
What you've got here, you've got a couple of different sizes of half diamonds. A couple of different that are just bent. These are good for single pin picking, which takes a lot more practice. I can do it. I'm not as good as I am at raking. You've got city rakes, which are the longer city rakes like this are good for your deeper keys. Got the snakes like I like. You have 2 bump and 3 bump snakes, and if you flip them over, you can use the pointy end for single picking. Then you got these ones that I don't even know the name of this one. It looks like a snowman to me. And I have never had any luck with those, but I know people that have. Pause it. Pause it.
Go.
Okay, generally speaking, when you've got your keyway, you want to have the wide part of your keyway. You put the tensioning rod in there, and you put a little bit of tension on it, very little tension. You don't want to push too hard. Then you come into your keys. Now, if you can see, when I move this, it moves those pins. What you want to do is, it takes practice, but you need to, by feel, move the pins until you get each one, and you can pop the lock. Now, that took me, the first time I did it, probably about 15 minutes. And you just saw me do it right there in less than 20 seconds. It's something that feeling is more important than seeing, which is good because most locks aren't clear. And practice is what is going to make you able to do it. But this is a type of skill, like I said, I do not advocate anything illegal, but this is the type of skill that in an emergency might make your life better. Pause it, move it back over there. Okay, talking about pick sets. That one is the one that I was showing is a really good pick set for keeping in a bag, keeping in a briefcase, something like that. But a lot of people, with the uncertainty of the world today, are worrying about escape and evasion equipment. And now I wear cowboy boots. If you don't wear cowboy boots, this particular setup isn't going to be the best thing for you, but the specifics of your situation are for you to do. I found online, this is a RCS Tool Company lockpick set. It has a belt clip that is so tight you can't really put it on anything thicker than a t-shirt pocket. But you release this arm, you pull out the tensioning rod, and then kind of like the key bars, well, this is a pick bar. And it's got...
Can't see it very well. Want me to bring it over?
Let me lock these in place so that they don't fall loose. And then I'm going to have Jack put them so you can see. Pulling that bar down kind of locks it in place. It's similar to the key bars. You've got all your picks in there and you pull out the one you need, put the rest of them away and tension it down. And that's your lock pick set. Like I said, the tensioning rod, go ahead and lock that down tight. Here, let me see it. Once you've got those put away, you slide the tensioning rod down in there, pull it out a little bit and it snaps into place. Right like that. Now, the belt clip on that is so tight, there is no way in hell I could get that to stay to the inside of my cowboy boot. So I took an old phone, back from when I had a flip phone, the little belt pouch thing off of it, and I cut this off of my phone, or off of the pouch. I made a little slit that accepts that. Now, I'm not saying that I carry this around all the time, but when I'm going places where emergencies might happen, escape and evasion might be something that I have to consider, this is a way to carry this in my boot. No one's going to know I've got it. Unless they take my boots away from me, I've got my kit. Now this was $26. I got it quite a while ago. I don't know if the prices have changed. I'm hoping that they haven't. But this is a fairly decent set of lock picks. I have used this. This is a very decent set of tiny little lock picks that you can have for an emergency situation. And this is one way to conceal them. If you don't wear cowboy boots, you'd have to come up with your own creative way of concealing it, but I do, so that's what I can do. Now, as with any skill, the more you practice and the more serious you take it, the better you'll get. But I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I hope that it maybe gave you an idea of just how quick and easy it is to learn a skill that could make a big difference in your day.
I personally have had lost my keys for about a week and ended up needing to use it to get into our garage one day.
So, like I said, not advocating anything illegal, but there's no such thing as a skill you're going to wish you didn't have. That, and it's kind of fun to play around with all the different locks. A good friend of mine gave me what is supposed to be a security lock. It had 4 out of 5 pins, were 2 different types of security tumbler that were supposed to be lock resistant. He didn't tell me this. I got into that lock in under a minute and a half the first time, and I've done it in under 30 seconds since then, now that I know what I'm trying to shoot against. So, it makes you uncomfortable about locking your stuff up, but it's still a good skill to know. Alright, I hope you guys have a good day. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, go do something else, because life's too short not to enjoy things. Have a good one.
For
Bye.
the uncomfortable part for locking your stuff up, it doesn't matter what you do to lock your stuff up. If someone's determined to get into it, they will. Am I right?
Yep. So, shut her down.